fucking viral, bro!
Do you believe me now? Do you believe me now that Logan Paul is a pole smoker? Do you believe me now that Logan Paul is a gay? From the start of this channel, I have been exposing Logan Paul for being bald and for his love of BBC. Watch this clip again and tell me he does not have an unquenchable thirst for BBC. Look at this.
But I stay in humble. I'm viral, bro!
Do you hear the sound he made at the end? This is a man who has done it before. Oh, it's just a joke, bro. No straight man on earth would do this, especially not in a video that goes out to tens of millions of subscribers. But more on this later.
2024, the year of more.
The year of more cringe. This is Logan Paul's clickbait year of review. Why do I call it clickbait? Look at the title and thumbnail he made for this video. Look at this. It's called "This Year Broke Me." And he has a distressed facial expression. And he has thumbnails from all the videos that were trashing him this year. But this video is complete clickbait. He did not address a single one of the haters' videos. He did not address at all "This Year Broke Me." It was just a video showing off about how great 2024 was. This is the biggest clickbait I have ever fallen for in my life.
2024, the year of more. Oh my God. There's been more business. The first ever center ring sponsor.
Do you guys notice the homoerotic imagery? The satanic sexual imagery that they hope you don't notice, but I always notice? Look at this.
2024, the year of more. Oh my God. There's been more business.
Look at this. Right here, KSI is drinking cum.
Business. The first.
Look at this. Look at the homoerotic phallic imagery. This is how they program the youth. This is how they normalize homosexuality. Subliminal messaging.
And most importantly, more Pauls. The haters are fuming.
Guys, the haters are fuming that he had a child. Guys, the haters are fuming that he had a child. We're angry that another life was created. No, you asshole. The only criticism you got was using this child to promote your garbage product, Lunchly. And in case you missed it, this is what he did. Let's start off with when his wife was pregnant. Now, it might be hard to see, so we should bust out the hand of truth. Look at this. Right here on her prosthetic pregnant belly, she's got a container of Lunchly. He is eating Lunchly. He is drinking Prime. There is the Lunchly box. This is what the haters had a problem with. Watch this video.
It is practical.
Yeah, super.
It is practical.
Yeah, super.
Ugh. This is what the criticism was about. And then when the kid was born,
we have our snacks and our energy drink, none other than the greatest meals in the world. Lunchly, of course, we have the turkey, cheese, and cracker stack. Also the Fiesta Nachos, my personal favorite.
Love.
We have our snacks and our...
so this is in the hospital. This is in the hospital right after she gave birth. And he's doing an ad for Lunchly. This is what the haters were calling you out for, asshole.
But the truth is, I have manifested this exact life 5 years ago on a podcast.
Guys, he manifested it. He manifested it. With the power of his mind, he made this happen.
I think I'll have a kid in 5 years. Like by 29, like I'll have a child.
Not necessarily a wife, but definitely a kid.
No, like you might be right. Ideally, bro, I have a quaint, exciting, fun, loving-filled life with my family.
With my family and a camera crew. Capturing our most private moments. Just a quaint, sweet little family and a camera crew. And a camera crew following us around. I manifested this. Guys, he manifested this. It's the secret. It's the law of attraction. He made a vision board. Guys, 5 years ago, he made a vision board. And on it, he had a whore wife with a body count of over 1,000. He manifested that into his life. If you can believe it, you can achieve it.
I want to wear sweatpants and a t-shirt everywhere I go because I don't care about this Hollywood blah 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 bullshit, bro.
Guys, he doesn't care about the Hollywood bullcrap. He just wants the Hollywood camera crew following him around inside his own house. Guys, he doesn't care about this Hollywood nonsense. He just wants to have a down-to-earth life with a 5-person camera crew living with him, capturing every little moment he has with his family. He manifested this. He manifested a 24-hour camera crew, filming him getting pegged by his husband, Nina. He's just a regular guy like you and me, okay? He's a regular guy with a goddamn camera crew. It's quaint.
Like, I want to succeed to a certain point where I don't have a wandering, I don't look at other girls besides my wife because she's the hottest and greatest thing in the world.
Look at this. Look at this. A camera crew is capturing their every moment. Textbook narcissist. And yeah, that's a man. Those are 2 men kissing. I covered this in a previous video exposing Nina Agdal as a man. Oh, but how did she have a kid? I made a video about that. It's called a butt baby. If you want to learn more, I'll link to the video at the end. Okay? Well, let's move on.
I have to say, I am so proud of this little family that we've started, and actually just my family in general, specifically my little brother Jake, because my God, that guy is rich and famous as
Did you catch that? I am proud of my family, but I'm most proud of my brother Jake because he is rich and famous. Do you understand how shallow and empty these people are? He's talking about the birth of his child, and then he says the family member he is most proud of is his brother. Now that's fine until you listen to his reasons. Because he's so rich and famous. Listen to it again.
actually just my family in general, specifically my little brother Jake, because my God, that guy is rich and famous as
That's the only thing these people value. That's why they look down on you and me, because they're richer than us. They are more famous than us. That is how you have any value in their universe. Money and fame. These people are dead inside. They're narcissists. They're psychopaths. And yet the mouth breathers out there make these people famous.
My brother is absolutely killing it. He just beat Mike Tyson on Netflix with 65 million people.
Yeah, he was a 65-year-old male. That's who he beat. How is that anything to be proud of? Especially when this guy was paid to hold back. I broke that down in previous videos with video footage of Mike Tyson holding back punches he could have easily landed and knocked out Jake with. So Jake couldn't even beat Mike Tyson in a fair fight. Mike Tyson had to hold back for the bag, as the Zoomers say.
So much attention and volume that he literally broke the internet.
No, he didn't literally break the internet. No, he did not literally break the internet. I was on the internet that night. It was not broken. Netflix had buffering issues. That was not an internet problem. That was a Netflix problem. The internet was just fine.
He just continues to elevate the sport of boxing.
He's elevating the sport of boxing, guys. He's elevating it. Before Jake Paul came along, nobody was paying retired MMA fighters to take a dive. Nobody had fought with as big of an age gap between him and his opponent ever before. You guys know that? That was a record. That was actually a record. That was the biggest age gap. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. That's elevating it, guys. That's elevating boxing.
By the way, I get it. It's confusing how a guy who's doing this has now beaten one of the greatest fighters ever.
Do you see how, even though Logan has put in this little bit trying to praise his brother, he cannot help to throw shade, as the Zoomers say. He passively aggressively disses his brother, and it's subtle little things you might miss. Now, the first thing wasn't subtle. He put in this clip where he's dancing like a homosexual. But then look at the shot he puts in of Jake winning the Mike Tyson fight. Look at this.
Has now beaten one of the greatest fighters ever.
You see that? What clip did he use? He put in the split second where he, Logan, knocks off Jake's hat. He put in the split second of that. And I covered in a post-fight video in extreme detail how that was on purpose and why he did it. His motivations for doing such a heinous act.
Speaking of Netflix, the WWE has moved to Netflix and I'm going with them.
If you needed any more reason to cancel your Netflix subscription,
This year I continue to show why I am the absolute best at this sport. I'm built for wrestling.
you're built for taking cocks in your ass. And that's how you got this famous. That is how you got this famous. By taking it up the bungus from the Illuminati. That's how you and your dumbass brother keep failing upwards. Lizard dicks in your ass. That's the secret to your success. There is simply no other explanation.
Oh, but he manifested this. Oh, he's hustling. He's grinding.
Oh, he's grinding all right.
I'm also humble, extremely f***ing humble.
Humble and homosexual.
I'm viralist, but I stay in humble. I'm f***ing viral, bro!
A straight guy wouldn't even joke like that. A straight guy wouldn't even joke like that. And notice the color of the mic, right? This is a love of BBC. He knows what, this is, guys, this is not his first time. This is not his first time. He knows what he is doing. He has been in this exact position hundreds of times. Now, listen, he doesn't just suck lizard cack. He loves BBC. That explains his friendship with KSI. Now, I'm not saying KSI is a BBC. It's just a BC, but you get the idea. Now, we can't blame Logan too much about his love for BBC because it's genetic. He gets it from his mother. Now, that's not a cheap shot. That's not some crass mom joke. I covered this in a previous video. There's a good chance you haven't seen it. Let me show you that clip right now. So quickly to set this up, this is Christmas at the Pauls. This is a gift that Logan gave Jake. Watch. So as you can see, a BBC toy.
Wait, when I went like that.
And that's their mom. That's their mom. Divorced from their dad. Why? Obviously. This is why. Look.
I almost said it feels like a penis.
Mom, put it down, Mom.
Penis.
Mom, put it down, Mom. Jesus Christ.
Look at this. She's going for it. She's going for it. She needs it.
No, stop, Mother.
Do you see this? Would your mom act this way? Would your mom act this way with the camera crew here? It's genetic, but I'll still make fun of it.
And RW was when Prime became the first ever center ring sponsor of the WWE.
I mean, Macho Man Randy Savage is rolling in his grave right now. May he rest in peace. Guys, the WWE is over. It's over. It started when they changed the name from WWF to WWE, and then they tried to take steroids out of it, and then they signed up Logan Paul, and then they made him the American champ within a few months, and then they sponsored Prime, or rather signed Prime as a sponsor for the first ever banner on the ring itself, and now they've joined the dark side that is Netflix. Guys, the WWE is an empty carcass, a shell of what it used to be. A pathetic parody.
Prime in general, my God, we signed the Lakers this year. Let's go! People have FaceTimed me from Lakers games, and Prime's all on the seats. You know, LeBron had.
Oh, LeBron, huh? You mean ain't no party like a Diddy party, LeBron? That LeBron? How out of touch is Logan? And if you have ever doubted what I've said about shape-shifting lizard people, tell me something. What am I looking at over here? You might have missed it because you don't have the most advanced video technology built, right? So we are going to use the most advanced video technology available to mankind. Zoom in on that. Pause right there. What is this face? What is this face? Is this LeBron's handler right behind him? Shape-shifting his face? Did we catch him mid-shapeshift? And what's this over here? What is that face? It might look like a third-degree burn victim, but this is a Lakers player. Or is it a lizard person, also one of his handlers, that they got on the team to keep LeBron in line? Kind of looks like his face is shifting there, huh? Yeah, bet you missed that, didn't you?
And some of the best athletes in the world who are now Prime athletes. Kevin Durant, Tyreek Hill, Aaron Judge, Cody Rhodes, Rafael Leo, Devin Haney.
Devin Haney, yeah, who got beat. Let's brag about that. You know what's interesting is that Prime is a sponsor of the UFC, the official hydration drink. And they signed a bunch of UFC fighters who then all immediately went on to get knocked out. Israel Adesanya, Alex Volkanovski. No mention of them here. No mention of their UFC Prime athletes who got knocked out after their first sip of Prime. How convenient. How convenient you forgot about those guys, huh?
Prime has proven yet again that we are here to stay, and we got some crazy things coming in 2025 for both.
See, right here is the only thing you should be doing with Prime. pouring it out. But not over a storm drain. I don't want that poison coming down here and making the rats gay. That's right, Prime is a bioweapon that turns men gay. And male rats too. I made videos about that. I'm not going to repeat myself now. But this guy's ego is just insane. Listen to the lies.
And I obviously got to mention Impulsive, the #1 podcast in the world.
So Impulsive is the #1 podcast in the world. Okay, well, let's look at the views, shall we? Let's look at the views real quick. Let's see the views that the #1 podcast in the world is getting. Let's look at the two most recent. 125,000 views. And the one before that was 40,000 views. So, gosh, that's a lot of views for a channel that has, what is it? 4.76 million subscribers. Some of my videos beat his. His second to last podcast has 40,000 views. What did my second to last video get? Let's see. My second to last one got 105,000 views. My most recent one got 66,000 views. That was a bomb, but still higher than his vid that had 40,000. That is not the #1 podcast in the world. That is a complete and utter lie. I doubt it's in the top 100, but it doesn't matter because he lives in his own delusional world where he is the greatest thing that exists.
So I'd like to take this opportunity to share some of the wisdom, some of the takeaways and things I've learned this
Oh, please do share.
year with you. I encourage you to develop and practice your mindfulness and spirituality. It is something.
Yeah, guys, listen. We need some spiritual advice from the CryptoZoo scammer. Anyways, let's see what his goals are for 2025.
With all that said, 2025, I'm not fucking around. WWE, I will become a champion. I will also get married, and I will continue.
He's gonna get married after having a kid. That's kind of ass backwards, but thoroughly acceptable in a degenerate society.
I will also get married, and I will continue to keep the world hydrated with the greatest hydration beverage in history, Prime.
Notice how that was the last thing. That was his crescendo, right? Marriage, whatever. Guys, Prime. Now I'm sure he's gonna have a great 2025. These idiots find a way just to fail upwards. Now, my 2025 has gotten off to a fantastic start. I opened a letter last night from the government on January 2nd. This is in regards to my green card application. Notice of intent to deny. Blah, 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 blah. After a thorough review of your application and the record of evidence, we must inform you that we intend to deny your application. That's how my 2025 is starting. Yeah, that's how my 2025 is starting. Now, if you're curious as to why they're denying me, it's because I refuse to get their vaccine. That is a mandate. For those of you unaware, it's probably the only mandate left when it comes to the vaccine. And of course, nobody knows this unless you're trying to get a green card and you don't want to get the vax. You know, the rest of the world has moved on. There's no mandates around this vaccine, except this thing is still in there. And for those of you watching this video in the future, we are still in Joe Biden's presidency. Because when Kamala lost, I had people leaving comments on my videos. Haha, good luck getting a green card now with Orange Man in office. Yeah? Well, Biden's the one that rejected my application. Well, his presidency. I'm sure he's not going through these himself, but it is his administration that still has that mandate in place in January 2025 for a vaccine that does not work other than to give you myocarditis and turbo cancers. And no, I will not take it. Now, the story is not over just yet. In the letter, they said that I can fill another vaccine waiver form. I have 30 days to do so and pay the filing fee for that form of $1,050. That is not to approve my vaccine exemption. It's so they can look at it again and most likely reject it. I think they're just trying to rinse me for another $1,000 before they send my ass back to Canada. They just want another $1,000 before they deport me. I've already spent thousands on the filing fees for the green card and for lawyers, and it looks like things aren't working out for me. It's very tough to move here unless you are an illegal. Now, the illegals don't have to get the shot. They don't get vetted for that. They're just immediately ushered in, put on a plane, and flown to whatever city they want to affect the voting results, put up in 5-star hotels, 3 times a day, room service. That's what they do for the people whose first act on American soil was commit a crime of illegally crossing. You try to do it legally. You spend your own money. Oh, they don't want you if you don't want the shot, right? Because this is about affecting voter demographics. They want the illegals in to swing elections in a certain direction. They know that somebody who is refusing the vaccine will not be voting in their direction once they get citizenship, right? Right? When they see, oh, he's one of those guys, get him out of here. Get him out of here. I think if you try to get a vaccine exemption, you just reduce your chance of getting a green card by like 98%. You just have to end up on the right person's desk. The one based person in the entire building. You just have to luck out. I've just forced myself to film this video because I know you're expecting a video on Sunday, but I don't want to make anything. I just want to, you know, paying $1,000 for yet another form to fill out wouldn't be that bad of a pill to swallow if I knew it got me accepted. But all it is just pay this $1,050 and we'll look at it again. That's all it is. It's not guaranteed that I'll get in. Of course I'd pay it. And I will pay it anyway to at least have a shot so I don't have to pack my bags in 30 days or whenever the hell they're going to deport me. But yeah, guys, it looks like I might end up going back to communist Canada. But hey, with an immigration policy like this is kind of communist too, isn't it? I applied back in February, guys. It's been 10 months for them to finally get back to me. Maybe if they dragged it on another month, or had I applied 1 month later, this mandate would be dropped in the next presidency. Or maybe it won't be dropped. Not to say they're pro-mandate, but I feel like this is one of those things that people have completely forgot even exists. Just one of those little laws they put in place, like the ones they put in 100 years ago that makes no sense, but everybody forgot about it. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If I end up back in Canada and I make the type of videos I make and I say this type of stuff I say in the live streams I say, there's a good chance the Sewer King's going to end up being visited by the RCMP. That's Canada's gay mounted police. Because Canada is becoming like the UK. They're trying to pass these online hate speech laws. Like your podcasts have to be approved by them. That's what they're trying to work towards. So my videos will probably end me up in a prison or something. Which would be better than paying $2,500 a month to rent some Chinaman's basement. So maybe in the end it'll work out. Yeah, it's been rough. Right before I filmed this, I smashed one of my lights. Just chucked it against the wall out of frustration. There's no fixing that. So if today's video was a little darker than usual, that's why. Yeah, guys. Well, I hope things have gotten off to a better start for you in 2025, but there's my life update for you. Here's the video about Logan Paul's wife actually being a husband, and here is how a man can have a baby.